Good morning, beautiful, blessed people. I have a message for you today, okay? I want to talk to the hard workers. I want to talk to the people out here that feel burnt out, that feel that they're constantly putting in their best, that they're perfectionists, people pleasers, if you will, that are constantly putting their all into either their job or their relationships or like a passion, like something that you believe in, and you're putting in all this work. I want to talk to you. First things first, I want to let you know that your efforts are not unnoticed, okay? I know it can feel that way. Maybe you're not getting the recognition that you wish you were at your job. Maybe your parents don't tell you that you're doing a good job. Maybe you're not getting the views that you're hoping for. Maybe you're not getting people buying your product. I want you to know that your efforts are not going unnoticed by the universe, okay? I also want to let you know that you are very rare. Like, you are very rare. People that are overachievers, people that will put their all into things, people that are perfectionists, people that, like, when they're doing a task, even if to other people they're like, why are you doing that? This doesn't matter. This job doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. You still put your all into it. That's rare, okay? Most people don't care about anything. I want to tell you that right fucking now. Most people don't give a fuck about anything. They don't care about 444 on the car. They don't care about doing a good job. They don't care about what their work ethic and how they're presenting themselves. Like, people don't care anymore. I feel like it used to be a thing when, like, the boomer type people, like, that was a thing for them. I feel like, and I don't want to sound like a boomer here, okay? But sometimes they got a point that our generation, and here's the thing, I don't blame our generation for being the way we are. I feel like we're being failed by the school systems, by our family. Like, we're not being lifted up, we're not being supported. We're literally having iPads and phones shoved in our face and then told figure it out. Okay, so I don't blame our generation, but the boomers have a point. Nobody wants to work anymore. And it's not, like, I understand the whole idea with that. Like, well, why would I want to work for a job that doesn't care about me? Like, trust me, I get the whole thing about that, okay? But I am also a believer in, like, what you put out will come back to you. It will come back to you. Obviously, you shouldn't slave away at a job that is going to literally kill you, because speaking from somebody that lost their brother because he was an overachiever at a job that, like, literally took advantage of him to the point where he died at work. So, like, I understand both sides. So I'm not saying to work somewhere unsafe and to put in all of and be a people pleaser and not put yourself first. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just making this video to let you know that if you are that way, your efforts are not going unnoticed and you will be rewarded, okay? You will be rewarded because that energy is going somewhere. It's being created, it's being pushed out, and everything you put out comes back to you, okay? So I believe that if you start directing that perfectionist energy, that people pleaser energy to yourself, to things that you care about, and if you are, that's already great. Just know that your reward is coming. But if you're putting it towards things that maybe you don't see a future with and start directing it to yourself, know that that will come back to you, okay? I want you to know that, like, you're doing a good fucking job, and the universe, and I appreciate somebody like you. Do you know how rare it is to find somebody that just, like, cares about work ethic? And it's attractive. It is. Like, it's not attractive to be lazy and to not care about anything and to just not care about your job, even if deep down the job doesn't mean shit to you. It's not even about the job, it's about you and your work ethic. When you care about that, that is so attractive. It literally, like, is so attractive, and that's what people look for in a person. They look for somebody that is, like, gonna, like, hold shit down, take care of shit, can figure shit out, can make something of themselves. Like, it screams confidence. It screams that you, because I just know people that put their all into jobs and they make sure that they do something right and they care and they put in that, like, achiever energy. I know that they're doing that in their relationships too. I know that they're doing that in all aspects of their life because it comes down to your character. Like, it really does. And I just wanted to let you know that if you are someone that's like that and you're feeling like What's the point? Why do I care? I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm not getting any recognition. I just feel like I'm wasting. Like, I want you to know that you're not wasting anything. Like, you are showing the universe what your character is, and it's not going unnoticed. The universe will bring you a reward. I promise you that. And if you think being the opposite of who you are is better or easier, you're wrong. It's not. Because think of somebody in your life, or that you've just seen, maybe somebody that you work with that just is the opposite of that. Maybe they're lazy, maybe they don't care, maybe they have a poor attitude, they take advantage of things, they find any way to just do the bare minimum. What are they doing in their life? Do they have goals and ambitions? Are they accomplishing things? Do you think that they're showing up for people in their lives? Do you think that they're going places? And I'm sorry, like, I don't want to put down other people, but at the same time, look to those people and see what they're doing for themselves. Most times, like 9 times out of 10, their parents are still cooking for them, doing their laundry, and that's great, okay? Like, I'm not gonna hate on people. I'm not gonna hate on people for having parents that support them. That's great. But when you get to a certain age, you are being coddled, and that's just a fact. And you can see a huge difference in maturity from somebody that's coddled to somebody that it's pretty obvious they grew up having to do things on their own. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like a lot of the times, yes, it's sad. A lot of us had to do things on our own because your parents weren't there and you had to grow up fast. And yeah, sometimes you look back and you're like, I wish I had the childhood that those other people had. But then you grow up and then you're like, actually, never mind, because I can take care of my shit. I can accomplish things. I have like dedication now, and I have like my own life that I'm building. And these other people, you look at them, you're the same age, and they find it hard to do like basic things that you've already accomplished. So like, understand that yes, your life was harder in the beginning and you had to grow up fast, but know that your life will be easier later on, and that they're gonna have to learn things that you've been learning, like you've already learned. Like, don't you understand that you're already a step ahead of them? And again, I don't like to like put other people down, but at the same time, a lot of what keeps me like confident, which is, oh, this sounds bad, but a lot of what keeps me confident is comparing myself to people that I don't want to be like at all. And I know that's really mean, but at the same time, like, I'm human, and you do need competition in your brain to like keep going. And I think healthy competition is fine as long as you're not like taking it out on people or like putting them down, but like just competing mentally. If that keeps you going on your goals, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to just keep going back to the childhood thing. I'm sensing that a lot of you did have like chaotic, traumatic childhoods, or maybe you've just like gone through a lot. Like you've experienced things that most people, it would break them, and you've experienced like let's say they're going through something right now that's hard. You've been through that while going all the other things at the same time. You've literally been through it all on top of each other. Like, it's not like, oh, this thing happened and then this thing. It was like you were going through all of it at the same time. And then you have to sit there and watch people kind of like complain that it's too hard. And then you're just thinking, are you kidding me? I put so much effort and I don't get to complain. I don't get to. But guess what? You will be rewarded. Trust me. 888-123. Trust me. Like, your efforts are not going unnoticed. And people like you go places. Trust me, you go places. Because your energy that you're putting out is bound to be put in everything that you do. And the more that you lift yourself up, build up your self-confidence, grow your confidence, the more that you're going to start expressing yourself, you're going to put that energy into the things that you actually care about. And you're just bound to go far. I know it. People watching this video that are resonating with this message are warriors. Number one, first and foremost, you're warriors. And you may be thinking like, well, I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be a warrior. I don't want to fight. I don't want to have to feel like life is a battle. I understand, okay? And that's why it's important to express your emotions and allow yourself to cry and be upset. But trust me, you will always come back to appreciating who you are. Like, God made you who you are for a reason. God doesn't just make people fighters and warriors and have that fighter spirit. He doesn't create that energy for no reason. That energy is so important. It's so necessary because you're a leader. At the end of the day, you are meant to lead people. You are meant to, and leaders go through hard shit because they have to go through the shit that other people haven't experienced yet so that they can lead them. And you have to be the one that's knowledgeable in these hardships so that you can lead people but also hold them accountable when they are complaining that it's too much. Look what I did. I went through it, so you can't sit here and say that you can't do it too. People need people like that. People need people that have been through hard shit so that they see that I can do it too. And once you realize that, you won't be as upset that your life was harder than others. You will step into it. It's like Mufasa. Mufasa did not want to accept that he was a leader. He did not want to accept that he was a king, but he naturally was. He always ended up in situations where he had to lead and he had no choice, because when you have a certain energy, you can't back down from that. You can't just be somebody that doesn't care when it's in your nature to care. You can't be somebody that doesn't problem solve when it's in your nature to do so and you have the answers. So stop fighting it. Stop fighting who you are. Embrace that you're a fighter, that you're a king, a queen, a leader, that you're here to inspire and lift up other people. Even if they don't like it. Even if they're if they, I don't know, try to say something, who cares? You know you're meant to lead, so lead them anyways, even if they don't want to hear it. I'm also getting an energy that something is coming in quick, and I believe that this is your reward. This is your recognition. This is your praise. Whatever it is you're fighting for, whatever it is you're working towards, putting in all that high achieving energy, perfectionism, I believe it is coming in quick. I was seeing things about speed, just on the road. I pay attention to the signs that I'm seeing. I saw something about speed, and then I heard expedited in my head. So a package, a gift, an energy, a reward, it's being expedited to you. It's coming in quick. Okay? So know that it's coming in quick. Know that there's nothing that can stop it. There's nothing that can stop it. You've done enough. All the work you put in, you don't need to do more, even though I know you will because you're a high achiever. But you don't need to work any harder. You've already put in so much energy and the universe is rewarding you. Point blank, period. That's all I have for you guys today. I was really excited about this message. My name is Sydney. If you like my vibe, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!